Muhammad Ali, power of simplicity. Power of simplicity, Muhammad Ali.
Ultra microscope, silico volcanico neosis. Is it a song? Is it a ringtone? Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, it is a lung disease. But do you know why it is a lung disease? Because if you would be saying this word 5 times a day, can certainly damage your lungs. Do you know the longest word in English has about 190,000 letters and takes 3 hours to pronounce? And yet, many people here would be saying that English is an easy language. Conjecture and fellow Toastmasters, raise your hands if you think you want a simple life. Well, of course, we all want a simple life. That's why we are all here in this world of core. But the next part of my question is, do we really have a simple life? Not all of us, unfortunately. So why does a thing as simple as life that is given to all of us naturally since birth become so complex and challenging in the present and in the upcoming future? After all, every complex thing or a machine has originated more or less from a simple idea. Consider airplanes flying in the air, based on the simple motion of birds. Consider here, as well as consider fire, which was based on the simple evidence of rubbing 2 stones together, and voila, we got fire. Do you know who discovered gravity? Well, of course, it was Sir Isaac Newton. But do you know why he was the only one? He was sitting beneath a tree when suddenly an apple falls on his head. And instead of thinking that the falling of an apple was somewhat coincidental or natural, he had a simple, realistic, and a scientific approach to the falling of an apple. And that's why he went on discovering gravity, formulating the famous 3 laws of motion, and thus revolutionizing the world. Now there's one phase in everyone's life that we have all encountered, and that is career planning. Now career planning isn't as simple as 2 + 2 is equal to 4. Some people prefer to have a career with a lot of money, with a lot of fame, or a lot of glamour. But do you think, is this the only criteria for a person to be successful? Let me tell you something. Just 2 years ago, I had successfully completed my high school and had decided to do engineering. Now I was still undecided as to which type of engineering should I choose. whether it should be chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, nuclear engineering, electrical engineering, and so on and so forth. After being confused for 2 days, I decided to consult my parents. Now my parents are good people. I sat beside them and they spoke to me the golden words that I believe have made me what I am today. They spoke to me, son, just be simple. Listen to the simplest desire in your heart of what you want to become and choose what interests you the most. And after listening to these golden words, I decided to evaluate myself. And after 1 week of evaluation, I found out that I really liked chemistry. And I had a great academic career regarding chemistry, whether it was primary school, secondary school, as well as in high school. And I was always very fond of various forms of technology. And that's when I decided to become a chemical engineer. Just last year, I got the second position in first year of chemical engineering at Hacettepe University. Not just because of my hard work, not just because of my consistency, but mainly because of listening to the simplest desire in my heart of what I really wanted to become. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Sometimes these two devices, brain and heart, can turn you into a person that you're not meant to become. But if you can find a way for these two devices, brain and heart, to work in a more simple and relaxed manner, as well as in a more natural way, then I can assure you all, there is nothing worthwhile that you can't achieve in this world. God assure you.